Watching Newsfeed AM, let's pick up on this conversation now. Several damning Auditor General's reports and the violent service delivery protests have pushed the ANC to seek solutions over the deteriorating state of local government. As such, the party is convening a local government intervention workshop today and tomorrow in Ekurhuleni. Let's touch base with our reporter now, Juniour Khumalo, who is at the Birchwood Hotel. Juniour, good morning to you. While workshops like these, I'm sure ordinary South Africans will welcome to say we need solutions on how to turn the state of local government around. The question, though, is why now? Why does the governing party seem to be giving this much more attention now, given that this has been a long-standing problem?
Good morning, Polly. Indeed, we are at Birchwood, where the ANC is hosting its local government intervention workshop today. The party says it's trying to take a more proactive approach in terms of dealing with the local government challenges that are facing a lot of South Africans. You know, local government is the sphere that is closest to South Africans. Local municipalities are the ones that are supposed to deliver service delivery to people. But we have seen in the past few years, we have had challenges. Even the Auditor General's reports have indicated that there is a lot of challenges when it comes to local government. We saw in the 2020-2021 local government report, only 41 local municipalities had clean audits as compared to the rest of the 257. A few months ago, the Auditor General sent another report where she indicated that only 38 local municipalities had a clean report from the 257. So the ANC is taking an approach where it wants to intervene before some of these local governments are taken under administration. But to give us more details about that, we have the Deputy Minister of Kokta, Mr. Pakstow, who's here to speak about what is going to be happening today. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. Can you give us an understanding of why is this workshop happening today?
Well, thank you very much and good morning. We have convened as the National Executive Committee of the ANC this workshop focused on interventions in local government. We're looking at a multiplicity of issues. Some of them are issues that happen at national government level in relation to the deployment of subsidies, ensuring that conditional grants are able to go to municipalities, they are spent appropriately. We review the systems of penalties that are being implemented, and some of these discussions would be presented here. So on the first day, we'd be looking at the issues from a national point of view and saying what national policies and programs are impacting on local government and how do we resolve them. The following day would be focusing specifically per province in municipalities, in a specific municipality, and saying what are the issues that are affecting this municipality and how do we resolve them. So, in fact, the Secretary General said to us, we don't want to convene a summit of local government. We've had summits before. This is not a policy conversation. This is a conversation on implementing specific decisions. The National Executive Committee, at its recent meeting, made specific decisions around what we should do in local government, and that would also be communicated to the delegates at this workshop.
In terms of attendance, who can we expect to attend this workshop?
We are expecting members of the National Executive Committee. We're expecting ministers and deputy ministers from various departments that have a direct interface with local government. We're expecting the leadership of the ANC in the provinces, the respective MECs for local government. And then we're expecting delegates from the local municipalities themselves. This would include mayors, speakers, chief whips. And in instances where we're not in government as the ANC, we've invited the leaders of our respective caucuses in those areas.
To South Africans who are growing weary of all these talk shops, all these summits, what would you say would be different in this gathering today?
Well, we've developed a comprehensive program of action of the National Executive Committee focused, amongst others, on local government. In our subcommittee, which is the Local Government Intervention Subcommittee, we have a comprehensive program. This engagement is the first part of implementing a comprehensive set of interventions. Some of the things we'd be communicating here would actually be far-reaching to the extent that the NEC has made specific decisions. But we're also saying instead of just going and saying, we're now coming as the National Executive Committee, we're intervening in these areas, it is important that we convene under one roof, communicate our program, and work with our deployees in local government on what are the next steps going forward. But this is part of a comprehensive program that we've developed.
Okay, thank you so much, Deputy Minister. That is the Deputy Minister of Kokta Pakstow, who is saying this is not going to be just another talk shop. This is actually going to be a place where the ANC will try and implement some of its policies, or see how the party can implement some of the policies that it has adopted, Xoli.
Juniour, Khumalo, thank you very much. Live for us there in Birchwood Hotel.